than him, and he makes it look good.
You all right, Maddie?
It's fucking construction, bro. It's driving me crazy. I texted him. I was like, please shut the fuck up.
I thought you were letting one rip.
Dude, yeah, Charles Oliveira said that's the hardest he's ever gotten hit.
I don't remember.
Yeah. If you had to put money on it, you ain't putting money though, are you?
Yeah. Well, I can't put money.
Right.
Say if you
But
could.
I'm going to take you. You know what I mean?
Well, good thing you couldn't take me in the last one.
All right, before we go into UFC 324, I gotta ask you guys one last question here. What happened with Alex? What happened with Peloton and Tracy Cortez, bro? What's your take on this, Grant? I want to hear your opinion.
I don't know. She's got a roster, though, don't she? It's like one UFC champion to former interim champion. It's like...
That was Cody Durden, ladies and gentlemen.
Interesting. Where were you at before Top Team?
James Krause's gym.
Oh, yeah.
Way to bring up a sore subject.
I did not try to say you have that. I promise.
Here I'm on this betting podcast.
I actually knew that and I forgot.
That is hilarious.
I just got a phone call from my good friend Isaac Dulgarian.
So what was your opinion on it? Do you think he threw it?
Man, he 100% threw that.
Let me tell you.
No, he did, dude. Crazy Molina tried to, turn his career around by going gay. It's like,
Oh, God.
what the heck? You know what I mean? That video posted on Twitter was hilarious.
Jesus. I thought Moicano wasn't on the podcast today. Welcome back. It is episode 78 of the Show Me the Money podcast. Before we get started, guys, we got to get you guys up to date with some news. We've seen all the comments. You guys want to know where Gilbert is. You want to know where Moicano is. I don't know where they are either. Let's be nah. But in all seriousness, I respect Gilbert and Moicano a ton. They're focusing on their UFC careers right now. We know Gilbert and Moicano are both coming off some losses. They're dialed in for their next upcoming fights. Gilbert will maybe be back in the future. Moicano is definitely going to be back in March after his up-and-coming fight. So the show has to go on. Moicano will be back in just a couple of months, but again, the show has to go on. So today, we're going to talk on the UFC 324 card. We got two very special guests on the show. Boys, welcome to the podcast.
What's up?
How we doing?
Good, man. Good.
Got the American crew in here today.
I know. We went from two Brazilians and an American to three Americans, dude.
He's really lying about all the fights. It was just he was so tired of being the odd man out. He was like,
I know, dude. It's like, dude, they used to speak in Portuguese to each other when they didn't want me to fucking know what they were talking about.
dude, Moicano this morning after sparring is talking to a whole group of Brazilians in Portuguese and pointing at me. And I'm like, what? I know you're talking about me. Like, what? I'm right here, man. You're pointing at me. So, but then he just talks shit to me in American. So,
yeah, American.
Yeah, the only thing I know is Borja or Os.
That's all I know is Oos. I still don't even know what it means. I just know like kind of what it means.
Yeah.
like, I agree.
What does Oos mean?
You
don't know
okay.
They don't know,
Yeah.
so it's fine.
It's kind of like chama. Like it means everything, you know.
Yes.
So
Just smile and wave.
Does anybody know what chama even means?
Let's go. Come on now.
yeah. I mean,
Everybody
Oos
knows
kind of
that.
He
means
made that up himself.
Oos kind of means let's go or okay or
Yeah.
yes or like I don't know, bro. There's so many. What does it mean?
I think it's the F word, actually.
What is?
Poha?
I got
I think it's actually the F word.
Anyways, Cody, you got a fight coming up, bro. Let's talk about it. First of all, how do you pronounce this dude's name? Can you pronounce it?
Tumen Dembarol. I don't know how to pronounce
Wow.
his first name. I've never tried.
Naimagargle Tumor
Yeah.
something like that.
Very hard name.
That's a
And
crazy
a lot of
name,
people,
bro.
they ask me who I'm fighting. I'm like, man, I don't know. Tumen Dembarol. They're like, what is that?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just Google Tumen Dembarol Art of KO. And he's only
Art of
got,
KO is his nickname?
and he's only got 2 KOs.
That make it make sense, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, so what do you think about this guy?
Up and coming young guy. Hard striker, he's got 6 submissions, but it's from mostly, the regional scene. And
This is his debut, right?
No, he's 1-1 in the UFC. He lost to Carlos Hernandez.
Who's his win in the UFC?
I'm not sure. I guess someone from across the world.
Did they? Because you said he was on the road
Yeah, road
to the UFC. Do they count like the final of that show as a win, like they do on the Ultimate Fighter?
Honestly, I don't know. I didn't even watch the show. So.
I didn't even. Yeah, I'm same.
So
it's not for us.
So he lost the decision on a fight night card to Hernandez.
Yeah.
And then he won on the road to UFC by anaconda choke.
Yeah, he hurt him.
And then he had a rear naked choke 3 fights ago. He's got 3 or 4 rear naked chokes, a guillotine, armbar. He's got a lot of submissions. Why
the art of KO?
Why is his name the art of KO? He's got like
KO means something different there.
Yeah, that's insane, bro. So, are you a favorite or an underdog? Do you know?
I don't know. Probably an underdog.
That's crazy.
I hope I'm an
bro.
underdog. Shoot.
That's crazy.
You gonna bet on him?
Of course, bro. Of course, I'm gonna bet on him.
Yeah, I'm due for a win. Fuck.
I say that.
That last one, I was destroying the guy and just fucking one mistake. All it takes,
But at the end of the day, bro, you have quality wins and then just quality opposition in general. You beat Charles Johnson, who beat the champ.
Yeah.
So and then you fought nothing but killers at the end of the day. So like, what's your mind?
I fought the champ. Shit.
You fought the champ.
I beat him the first round.
Nothing but killers in general. So like, where's your head at? Because especially the way the UFC is going, they're talking about dropping fighters that like are winning, or not, or even just not re-signing fighters that are winning but are boring. And you can't. That's one thing you can't say about a Cody Durden fight is they're all fucking excited, bro. They're all excited. None of them are boring. Yeah. So where's your head at? Even though you're coming off a few losses, but like all your fights, you're either having success in, or they're just very entertaining fights. So like, what's your mindset in that regard?
Well, right now I'm in the position where I just have to win at all costs. So I'll go ahead and warn you. If it's a boring fight, it is what it is. I'm fucking winning this fight.
Yeah.
Well, sure. You're in that position where it's like you could have the most entertaining fight and lose and get cut. Like the only thing that matters right now is winning. That's it. Yeah.
And I just signed the new 4-fight contract. I have 3 fights left on my contract, but at the same time I have 3 losses in a row. So gotta get it done. And
well, it seems like they're doing you not a favor, but it seems like they're putting you in there thinking you're going to beat this guy, because you go from fighting Joshua Van, you go from fighting Tigir, all of these killers, and now it's like a guy who's 1-1 in the UFC. That seems like a pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, dude,
it seems like they want to keep you around.
I step up and fight, 4-day notice on a Tuesday. I'm fucking sitting there after training, eating my lunch with my wife, and the UFC reaches out to me like, "Hey, do you want to fight Matt Schnell this weekend?" I'm like, "Damn, yeah, give me a new contract and give me 135 and I'll take it."
Yeah,
fucking get on a plane
on a Tuesday.
On a Tuesday, and then get on a plane, go there and weigh in, fight 4-day notice.
What's that like? Because I've taken short notice fights, but not that short notice. Like what you're thinking, when's my next fight gonna be? And then all of a sudden it's this weekend.
Yeah, man, I don't give a shit. Like, dude, if something were to happen and we were in a parking lot and somebody was fucking with somebody, like I'll fight you right there. You know what I mean? So like, I don't really care about the notice as long as I know that I'm a professional and I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing every day.
Yeah.
Then fight, and
that makes sense.
They offered me that fight 7-day notice, 8-day notice versus Nascimento, the last one.
Yeah.
I was like,
bro, so I had 2 huge bets on that fight. So one, I took you by knockout, but the other one I took the fight to just go not good at distance. And
so you lost your ass on that one.
No, I won. I won because
you took my opponent?
No, I took the fight to not go the distance.
Oh,
so
not
like
go the distance.
The under.
So you helped him out.
Meaning a violence bet, right? Like either way. And dude, I was getting so into that fight because I was like, if you knock him out, I'm gonna hit both bets. And you were having so much success on the feet, bro. You were like piecing him up, and you just end up getting caught. But like, But again, but look at the, look at the names like Bruno Silva, Tigir, Joshua Van, Jose Ochoa. Like even Nascimento is one of the better grapplers in that whole division.
Very good grappler, bro.
Yeah, but you were having so much success on the feet. So at the end of the day, it just is what it is, bro. Like you said, you just got to kind of get this win here.
Man, hey, when he hit me with that fucking elbow. Yeah. Bro, I went backwards and I took a knee and I thought the fucking referee hit me. I thought a light fell from the fucking sky and hit me. And then like when I hit the knee and then I was like, "You're in a fight, dumbass. Keep fighting." And then I shot, but he caught me with a clean shot. I have a fucking nice little scar right there. I still can't feel my teeth or my face on this side of my face. So
right now you can't.
No. So when I brush my teeth, I feel like the dentist numbed this side and left this side good, I'm like, fuck. Because there's nerves that run in your face, and I guess he hurt one of the nerves in there. But It'll come back though.
Yeah.
It's all part
Is
of
that
the
what the
game.
doctor said, or is that what you're just like, it'll be all right?
Yeah. I mean,
Let's get back in
well,
there.
the UFC doctor's telling me to go to the dentist, and I'm like, man, fuck. I'm tired of going to the doctor. You know, that's the thing. Like Kyoji last fight in Qatar, bro. I'm walking back with him, like looking at him. He don't even have nothing but a little scratch. I'm like,
Yeah. But he beat
damn,
the
how do you
brakes
feel?
off.
He's like, I feel great. I'm like, shit. Every time I fight, I have fucking stitches.
Bro, he only really had one moment in the fight where Tagir had like any success with like early grappling, and then he defended, and then it was all him the whole rest of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so like he didn't really. He seems like his guy doesn't really wear damage either, but like he didn't even take much in that fight.
But I've had fights like that too, where I've gone in and been the guy the entire time.
But you still
like
have damage.
yeah, Rafa Garcia. Like it was all me all the way. Second round TKO, and then I get out of the cage. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so old. Like this sucks. Like my knees are all torn up. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that mat burn is something
Dude,
else.
my pants, or like when I'm sleeping, I'll wake up and the blanket will be attached to my knees because like the blood will like soak through and attach my knees to the blanket. It's disgusting.
You gotta stop wrestling.
We see what happens when that happens. So I'm gonna keep wrestling.
There you go.
You've been sparring a lot lately?
Been sparring 3 days a week.
3 days.
Just like
a week.
I
Who
said.
you been sparring with?
Everybody.
Really?
Everybody and
Who's
everybody.
everybody though?
Well, okay, so this morning I sparred with Movsar. I'm helping him get ready for Murphy. Last week I've sparred with Moicano. I sparred with who's our friend's name? Dakota. I've sparred with Dakota quite a bit, obviously. Gavin, like some of these guys you don't know, but like anybody who wants it, they can get it, you know, and not in a mean way. Like
I'm beating Moicano's ass at all.
No, I wish I no. New, but he's on a tear right now, man.
Yeah.
He's
locked in.
He looked good this morning.
He better be locked in, bro, because he's skipping the pod and then he loses. I'm gonna be pissed, bro.
Right.
Moicano, you
And
better
you're gonna
win this
bet
fight.
on him.
Oh, I'm definitely betting on him, bro. At the end of the day, I'm always gonna bet on Moicano and Gilbert. I'm just going to. Like, I gotta get it done. Is Gilbert's fight's official? Or no? It's not official.
They offered him Malott, and then they offered him someone.
That's right. It was like Mike Malott and someone else. Yeah.
Mike Malott's actually a good matchup.
Mike Malott's a great matchup, bro.
They pulled it.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Moicano and Ortega is official, though, right?
Yeah, that's March 7th.
March 7th.
Same fight
Yeah.
card.
He's the co-main.
Yeah, so,
That's gonna be awesome.
dude, that's a great, I mean, it's a rematch. It's a great fight.
And a rematch, he was winning.
Right.
And it seems like he fought Brian at his peak, you know?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, Moicano's definitely, I think, been through less wars than Ortega. You know, like Moicano's been in some wars now, you know, at his age, but like Ortega's been in a crazy amount of wars, bro.
Yeah.
And
That. And then Volk right after that, like.
Diego Lopez snapped his head back with one of those shots I watched.
Yeah.
Bro, I was at that fight live. I bet Diego Lopez round 1 KO, and Lopez literally knocked him out and then followed up with a shot that woke him up. Did you see that? I was sick about it, bro. And then it went to distance. I was like, right after that happened, I was like, oh, now it's fucking going to distance. But it was literally a KO shot on the feet. It was like a quick 1-2, and the one put his lights out. You remember that? And the second shot woke him up, bro. And then Ortega's like a zombie, so he fucking goes the distance after that.
How does that work? How does a second shot wake him up?
He was like falling to the ground, and the second shot woke his eye, like put his eyes back in, like.
First shot had him look like this, and then as he got hit with the second one, it was like.
Bro, hold on, I gotta pull this shit up. Let's see if I can find a clip of this. You have to see this.
It sounds like Maddie's always right about his picks. It's just the fighters that get it wrong.
Yeah. Round 1 shot. Let me see if I can. I gotta show you this if I can. Hopefully it does it justice. All right, here. Watch this.
Oh.
It's like in fast motion, but you saw it, right?
Yeah. He was like done.
Like, dude.
Yeah.
See, I'm not fucking around, bro.
He like picks him back up.
I'm telling you, that's the type of bad luck that I have sometimes, bro. That was crazy.
Oh man.
So-
Your picks are never wrong, man. The fighters
Hey.
just get it wrong.
Well, I haven't lost the UFC bet in like, what, 3 or 4 weeks now,
Yeah,
bro?
that's pretty good.
Oh shit!
That's pretty good.
Yeah, because there's been no fights.
I know.
I didn't know you caught that or not.
Yeah, I called it.
I thought for a second he was like, oh man. Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, let's move on to some news, bro. There's so much shit going on right now it seems like there's like a lot of news just cycling around because people like need shit to talk about, bro. There's no fights.
There's no fights.
Well, have you been watching any of these other organizations? Like, I know you went to RAF the other night. I saw you there.
Yeah.
What do you think of the event, bro?
It was amazing.
I mean, some of the cancellations sucked.
Yeah.
But I thought I think they're doing a great job. I think they're an up and coming top 3 organization.
I do too, but at the same time, it's like in jiu-jitsu, there's a submission. We know who wins. In MMA, there's a knockout submission, or we know who wins a fight. But I'm a wrestler myself. I started off wrestling when I was young, not freestyle, but it's hard for me to understand the rule set.
Really?
For an average fan, I could understand the rule set for them as well, such as Jordan Oliver winning with 1 second left.
Yeah,
well, how did he win?
Though.
Well, because he scored the last point.
Yeah, that I agree with.
I guess I just have to know the rules, But for an average fan, like, how are you going to sell that?
I don't think anybody really knew that rule set, like the diehards like wrestling. But like, that doesn't make sense. If you're down a point, you score a point to tie it, then they just give you the win because you scored last.
Yeah.
It should go into overtime or something.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make sense to me, but I did see that one. I'll tell you what, Colby Covington and Arman Tsarukyan looked really good. I mean, really good. Arman shocked me, bro, because he was the bigger guy, but it was Lance Palmer.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that guy's a credentialed wrestler, and Tsarukyan made it look easy. He ragdolled him. And then Colby, I knew he was what levels above Luke Rockhold, but I thought the size difference would at least make it competitive.
Same.
And he just ragdolled him, bro. He just ragdolled him. And I'm like, how did Colby not have any success against Buckley in the wrestling when Kamaru ragdolled him and then Colby goes out and looks like that against Rockhold? Like, it's just weird to me that he didn't have any success.
To be fair, there's also a sense of like, I know that Colby is known for his gas tank, but to be honest with you, it doesn't really look like he has that anymore. If you go back and you watch his fight with RDA.
Yeah,
that was the most insane pace I think we've ever seen in an MMA fight, other than like maybe Merab. Just constant go, and now it seems like he's kind of pulling back a little bit, not really wanting to get tired, not really wanting to push the pace like he used to, and that was his whole thing, was pushing the pace.
Yeah.
So in a wrestling match, you're not going to get as tired as you are in a fight.
No,
and it is
6 minutes
different.
To 15 is big difference.
And it is different. Just like, okay, I take you down and you get away. I'm up by 2, and we're hand fighting. That's not hard. Like, that's not exhausting. Like, but you get up and now this guy's throwing body kicks at you. This guy's kicking your leg. He's punching you in the face. That's exhausting.
Yeah, and also in wrestling though, you face a guy like Bo Bassett who's going to push the pace on your ass. That's exhausting. That kid does not stop.
Or Austin
DeSantos.
DeSantos, yeah, dude. I'm a huge fan of that kid. He is a goer.
Yep.
Damn, dude. The wrestling's just different, bro. But I think they've done a good job of making it like entertaining. Like RAF has something special, dude, because the number one X factor they have is the UFC's allowing the stars to wrestle there.
Yeah.
And it's like, bro, they're not having to pay a lot. I mean, they have to pay a decent amount to these UFC stars, but the UFC fighters can come in and get 50, 100K, whatever it is, go do a wrestling match, which Arman Tsarukyan even said, hey, this is like a training session. He's like, and I get paid for it, and I take no damage.
Yeah.
And then you can go turn around and fight in the UFC a month or two later. Like, it's pretty crazy, bro. I think RAF's onto something big. I know they raised like $150 million.
What?
Yeah,
For
dude,
real?
Yeah, they're crushing it. Shout out to Chad. He's crushing it. I'm really bullish on them. I think RAF, BKFC, and Dirty Boxing, I think, are the big 3 right now outside of the UFC.
Yeah.
I think those organizations have a much better chance than any other MMA organizations because you can't beat the UFC at their own game. You have to do something different. And those organizations, I think, are crushing it. So,
Grant, would you do it?
Which one?
RAF.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
you should.
Yeah. Why not?
Have you talked to them?
Who would be a good opponent for you?
Bo Nickel. No, I'm just kidding.
He might drop out though, bro.
Oh, hell no.
Well, he pulled out of his match, which totally his decision. But
What do you think about that, honestly? Because there's 2 arguments, right? Argument 1 is, hey, it doesn't mean anything.
Right.
You're a UFC fighter. But argument 2 is like, he said it was like a principle thing. Like, hey, wrestling is about making weight, coming in and being professional.
Sure.
And Yo was 7 pounds overweight. But in hindsight, Yo got tech faulted. Like, If Bo would have just came in and probably would have done the same thing to him in hindsight. And I'm glad it didn't happen because I was going to bet on Romero in that fight. He was a plus 370 underdog against Bo Nickel. And I was like, what he did against Pat Downey was pretty impressive. But then next thing you know, he ends up losing like that. I did not see that coming. But for Bo, he probably got his win money and his show money from RAF. And he's like, I'm good. This guy came in 7 pounds overweight or whatever it was. What would you have done in that situation?
There's a couple of things. One, I have no idea how much money he was making or if he got paid. Yeah. So if he got paid and can walk away, like, do your thing. I think for everybody sitting at this table, we're like, dude, it doesn't matter. It's wrestling. No, who cares if you get beat? Like,
for Bo, it's probably an ego thing.
It's not even an ego thing. It's like, we aren't world class at wrestling. Yeah. MMA wrestling for me and you, sure. But like, wrestling, we're not world class. Bo Nickel is. So it does mean something to him. And if he doesn't want to go into it, like if my opponent missed weight by 7 pounds, would you fault me for not fighting? It's a little bit different, It's like, well, that's his career. It's on the line. I think it's a little bit different with him. Yeah. I would have still done it, but also wrestling doesn't mean much to me. So like if I got tech falled by Michael Chandler, it's not going to mean as much to me. I still would like to fight the guy. I still want to, I can beat you in a fight. You just held me down, whatever, it's different.
Yeah, I'll tell you, fighting and wrestling is totally different. And, I did hear that, they offered him Pat Downey and because Pat Downey made weight, but I don't know the relationship between Bo and Pat Downey, but
they've wrestled before.
Pat was pretty pissed. I mean, he wasn't pissed. Because I know, like, Pat got his pay and his win money, and I'm assuming they did the same for Bo. So both those guys are like, fuck it. I got paid. My opponent wasn't able to go. And they're like, fuck it, But I would have loved to see Pat versus Bo. I mean, they wrestled before in college, so that would have been a cool rematch.
Yeah. And that's interesting, too, because it's like he's beat Pat. Yeah. And Pat's very dangerous, but it's like, oh, we're wrestling. I've beaten you before. I'm pretty sure you took this on short notice anyway. Like, that seems like the guy that you would want to... All right, I don't have to fight Yoel freaking Romero.
But from a business standpoint, you can't pay guys win and show if they decide not to wrestle.
Unless it's not their fault.
It's not their fault.
Well, it might have not been Bo's fault. He still should have got his show. He should have got his show, but
I'm just speculating. I don't know what they did for Bo. I mean, Bo might have been getting a bigger purse, and then maybe it just paid him as his show money. I don't know what they did with him.
Yeah, but what Pat Downey? Oh, okay, because they took Pat Downey's opponent away. Pat did. Yeah, okay, that makes sense.
So Pat came in, did what he needed to.
His opponent missed weight too, didn't he?
That's what they said, and then there was a retraction or something saying, I don't know. I don't really know or understand. I just know they matched up the two guys that apparently didn't come in on weight or something. I don't know. But nonetheless, I think the organization is doing a good job. It was a really great event, all things considered. They made the best of it. Colby versus Rockhold, I think, was big. Bro, at the end of the day, people can say what they want about Colby, but he is a draw still. He gets people. I mean, the dude just doesn't stop talking. Like, what did you guys think of that? You saw the press conference when, first of all, Bo Nickel didn't even have a mic, so I thought it was kind of fucked up. But Colby and Rockhold just tag teamed him, bro, and shit on him for like 5 minutes. Like, give the guy a microphone so he can talk back to them.
Didn't that happen with Daniel Cormier and Ryan Bader? And he's like, don't you know the first rule about talking shit? Don't talk shit to the guy with the mic when you don't have one.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy, bro. Wow. But I feel like Bo's got a big chip on his shoulder. Like, just all the shit people are saying about him. But he kind of came out his last MMA fight and put on a good perforence, I thought.
Oh, it was great.
I mean, I cashed on that round 3 KO, bro. It was 10-1.
Did you really?
Did?
Round 3.
10-1.
Bo actually posted it on Twitter. He's like, he retweeted my video. But it was 10-1. I was like, fuck, I'm so cooked. And then a head kick out of nowhere. Yeah. But I think Bo's getting better. I really do.
Yeah, for sure.
He just, at the end of the day, that was just a hard step up against RDR.
Well, and it was so we didn't know RDR was RDR until he fought Bo Nickel. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah, we were like, oh, this guy's a scrub. He kind of looks like a watered down version of DDP, kind of awkward and moving around.
That's what everybody was saying.
And then he goes out and he beats this guy. He beats Whitaker, and then he loses to Allen, which is, Allen's a good fighter, absolutely. But I would think that Whitaker and Bo Nickel are both better fighters than him, and he makes it look good.
You all right, Maddie?
It's fucking construction, bro. It's driving me crazy. I texted him. I was like, please shut the fuck up.
I thought you were letting one rip.
Is the noise, they said, is the noise coming from above or below?
The side.
It sounds like it's right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're drilling through the wall. How crazy would it be if they come crashing through the wall?
It's insane, dude. Just give us an hour, bro. But all right, well, we just have to make the best of it, like RAF, bro. All right, let's pivot back to the UFC, bro. There's just so much I want to talk about. Let's talk about Arman Tsarukyan, bro. He's been in the headlines a lot lately. What do you guys think? First of all, do you think the UFC kind of screwed Arman a little bit? Like, I know Arman he's kind of screwed himself in some ways, the headbutt, the missing weight, or the back problem, whatever it was. But like, the guy is very deserving. It just sucks for him because it could be a year until he fights for the title now, right? Because of just the way everything's been matched up with Justin Gaethje and Paddy. And then it's like, if Paddy wins that fight, you know damn well in the Paramount era, they're making Ilya versus Paddy. So I think
both guys, they would rather do Ilya versus Gaethje and Ilya versus Paddy over Ilya and Arman.
I think so too. But Arman said that he's hoping Justin wins because he thinks there's a better chance he'll get the
Definitely
shot.
a better chance. They're not giving Paddy Pimblett Arman Tsarukyan.
That would be the dumbest thing the UFC could do, because I think Arman's the worst matchup for Paddy.
To be fair, who is he not the worst matchup for? Like,
yeah,
good chin, good cardio, great wrestling, awesome ground and pound. Like, he's pretty bad matchup for just about everybody.
But I think Ilya at least showed that Ilya was winning the grappling exchanges against Oliveira before he knocked him out. I thought, you know, 100%. So like I think Ilya can do enough defensively to keep Arman off of him, and then I don't think anyone really wants to stand in front of Ilya at the end of the day.
I don't think so. Sure. I think Arman beats Ilya.
You do?
Yeah,
I do.
By decision or finish?
I think he'll beat him by. He might finish him on the ground.
Really?
I think he might finish 4th, 5th round, championship rounds. I think he can get it done, but there's no doubt about Ilya's. He can crack, bro.
Dude, yeah, Charles Oliveira said that's the hardest he's ever gotten hit. When Ilya
I don't remember.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see what happens. Who would you? I'm assuming you guys would take Ilya against Gaethje.
Yeah. Right.
Man, Gaethje's my boy. I gotta go with Gaethje. I can't.
Take emotion.
Man, you know, I fought 3 times in one night in Colorado on 3-day notice.
Yeah.
And I flew in. I didn't have a corner man. I just flew there with my mom and dad. I was like,
really?
fuck it, 2019.
Wow.
I fought the first fight was a boxing match. Second fight, kickboxing. Third fight was MMA.
All in the same.
All in the same night. Within 4 hours, I fought 3 times. And I came back to the locker room. And I didn't have a corner man. I just had a guy fucking bring me some water.
Yeah.
And Gaethje was like, "Man, you don't have a corner?" I was like, "Nah, Diego's fighting tonight. Diego Lima's fighting tonight in the UFC. I came here without a corner on 2-day notice." He was like, "Fuck, I'll be your corner man." I was like, "Hell yeah, it'd been an honor, you know."
Yeah.
And then we win the whole fucking tournament, and I was like,
Yeah.
it was awesome.
What was it like having somebody yell instructions at you that you can't understand?
Who, Justin Gaethje? I could understand him.
Well, yeah.
Speaks great English.
Yeah, to you.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
No, the finals didn't last but 30 seconds. I knocked him out in 30 seconds. So it was like,
there you go. So you didn't even need a corner
cool.
man.
Yeah.
And he took the credit.
No.
He's like, yeah, that's my boy. Yeah. I said crazy, overhand.
So going back to what you asked, I gotta take Gaethje, man.
See, when you say I gotta take Gaethje, and then tell a story that has nothing to do with his fighting ability, it makes me think you're not actually taking Gaethje. You just like him.
I'm loyal to people who are loyal to me. And
right.
That's just who I am. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like anybody you fight, Grant, I'm fucking taking them. You know?
Of course.
You're my boy, and that's just how I roll.
Yeah,
you know?
Totally.
That or I just stay away from it.
That's Elle and I have.
No, that's true. Yeah. If you had to put money on it, you ain't putting money though, are you?
Yeah. Well, I can't put money,
right?
But I'm gonna take you. You know what I mean?
Well, good thing you couldn't take me in the last one.
Well, I couldn't, but I was telling everybody, "Come on, Grant, let's get his
you know
ass."
You know what's even worse?
I mean?
You know what's even worse about that is Chris Duncan and I. We both fought him. We were doing the camp together, and he comes up to me and he in the locker room and he goes, "This is like weeks before the fight." He goes, "My buddy like called me and was like, hey, should I bet on Grant?" And Chris goes, I'm so confident in you that I told him, bet on him, and if he loses, I'll pay for it.
Damn.
And I was like, what are you doing, Chris?
How much did he bet?
Why would you tell me that? I don't know, like 2,000, I think, something like that.
Fuck.
I didn't have to pay him.
Did Duncan get a win bonus though? Or
no, he didn't get a bonus.
He didn't get a bonus.
No.
Okay. Interesting.
Torres did.
Yeah. What do you guys make of the back and forth between Paddy and Dan Hooker, bro? Paddy came out and said that Dan Hooker couldn't grapple a rapist off his mom.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
That's a great
but
line.
I think people say that's fucked up, but I was like, that's not like he actually meant it.
Yeah.
Whereas Dan
analogy.
Hooker came out and said something about Paddy's friend who died. I thought that was actually more fucked up.
No, that's for
and
sure.
now they're both saying like, hey, it's on site. Like, what do you make of that?
Man,
it's definitely not on site. That's for sure. Because
they were
that's what they
so-
all say.
Yeah.
Grant, they were so
I think Dan
friendly
Hooker
in
would mean it,
Qatar.
though. You don't think Dan Hooker would mean it?
No, bro. I watched these two. I was in Qatar for 10 days. I was there, you know?
Yeah.
They were so friendly to each other.
It's all for
Like,
show.
Dan Hooker's eating breakfast right here. Paddy's eating breakfast right here. You know what I mean? And then you see the video of them talking.
He's breaking the mystique, man. He's like,
it's not. It's
He's breaking the veil.
So who in the UFC's actually, when they say that, they mean it? Like I remember,
apparently
like
Arman.
I remember Bobby. Yeah, I remember Bobby and Arman.
Headbutted him.
Yeah, Bobby Green and Arman too had some history.
But it wasn't Bobby Green and Arman. It was Arman because Bobby Green was like, oh, it's on site, and then he got smacked. And the first thing that came out of Bobby's mouth was, "Be professional, bro. Like you can't say it's on site, then get hit and say like be professional.
I'm trying
Like what
to
do
think
you mean?"
who else has done that? Masvidal.
Manel Kape.
Manel Kape. Masvidal. Yeah, there's some people out there.
Who was the guy you fought? Mokaev?
Yeah, Mokaev.
Because he got in trouble in the PI a couple of times. I don't know if he fought anybody, but he got in trouble in the PI a couple of times.
Yeah, Manel Kape headbutted.
Oh yeah. Strickland and DP.
Yeah.
So Manel Kape was at the PI. Muhammad Mokaev was going into the PI, and they ran into each other. And something about Mokaev wanted to like shake his hand. He's like, "We're brothers" or something. And then fucking Kape headbutts him. Boom, splits him open. And then Mokaev goes on and beats Alex Perez. And so then Mokaev sees Kape overseas. I guess when they were fighting, like, hey, Mokaev was like, "Hey man, you know we're Muslim brothers. Let's just bury the hatchet. Let's just fight." They take a picture together. And Mokaev told me as soon as they took a picture, he just turned and hit him.
Who hit who?
Mokaev turned, like, took a picture with him.
Oh,
and then
I do remember
as
that.
soon as
Yeah,
he
yeah.
wasn't looking, just hit him. Boom.
Hit Kape?
Hit Kape.
Yeah.
And then that's when the whole brawl started.
Yeah.
But, you know, Mokaev was telling me, like, man, you know, I was growing up, I was bullied a lot. And, you know,
same.
like I just couldn't let it go. He headbutted me for no reason and split me open. I just couldn't let it go, you know?
Well, now his career wishes he had let it go.
Yeah, he snuck him at the hotel.
I like Mokaev.
Bro, Mokaev is so good, dude. It's just crazy he's not in the UFC.
Did you see his last win where he like teeped that guy?
Yes.
Keeps his knee in the air and then kicks him in the head. Who does that?
Dude, he's good everywhere.
He's so good.
He's good everywhere. It's insane.
All the 25ers are like, thank goodness he's not in the UFC.
Yeah. No, it's crazy. All right, before we go into UFC 324, I got to ask you guys one last question here. What happened with Alex? What happened with Peloton and Tracy Cortez, bro? What's your take on this, Grant? I want to hear your opinion.
I don't know. She's got a roster though, don't she? It's like one UFC champion to former interim champion. It's like
That was Cody Durden, ladies and gentlemen.
Is Peloton a player, bro?
I don't think it was Peloton.
You don't think it was him?
No, I think it was.
But he
Tracy.
came out and posted the IG story.
Yeah,
saying, like,
you
we
get
had
ahead of
good
the
times,
story.
but we're going separate ways.
You get ahead of the story.
Think so?
I have no evidence to back up any of this whatsoever. I'm sure she's a very lovely girl. It just kind of looks like maybe she likes the
clout?
No. The opposite. Like she likes the secret of it, and then once it becomes public, it's like, all right, deuces. You know what I mean?
No,
Like,
but she was the one that posted that video asking like if they're getting married or some shit. Maybe
What?
that's-
I didn't see that.
You didn't see that?
I didn't see that.
You saw
yeah.
that? Yo, she posted a video on the airplane, like a selfie video.
Yeah.
And she's like, Alex, are we getting married? And Alex is like, Chama. You didn't see that?
Oh, okay. I didn't hear what she
That's what
said.
made me think that Peloton
but-
got scared, like it was moving too
Yeah.
fast or something. He's like, I gotta focus. And then next day he posts a fucking IG story running in the pouring rain training, bro. You didn't see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
yeah.
your. Have you seen those videos like that trend now where it's like the kid and he's got like skinny arms and it's like before you get your heart broken and then after you get your heart broken and it's like AI and they're just ginormous human beings. That's
saw
Peloton
that.
right now.
Bro, I can't wait to see another Peloton fight. I mean, we need an active Peloton. We need
he's getting
an
older.
active, motivated Peloton, bro. So I kind of like the storyline right now.
I mean, he seems motivated.
Yeah. We need him fighting like back to like 3 times a year. Dude, Paramount, they need Bro,
They
we need
another
Chimaev
show.
to fight at least twice this year, 2 or 3 times.
The UFC needs to do
We need
another show a
Peloton 2 or
week.
3 times. Yeah, they need
2 shows a week.
Bro, we need the stars to step up and be active, bro. 'cause-
Wednesday nights, Saturday nights.
Are you talking about John Jones?
Well,
He needs to step up.
John
Fight a
too. I
little
mean,
bit.
anybody. Bro, any
He's
big-
retired, man. Leave
Oh,
him
is he?
alone. Yeah.
Yeah. For now, we'll see.
So
Do you think he'll fight on the White House card?
No,
You don't think?
No.
Dana's not gonna let him.
I think a little bit of both. I think if he really, really wanted to be on
I
the White
think
House card, he
John
would
really
be.
wants to be on that.
I don't think he does.
He's protesting it. He's saying like, I think Dana's using a little bit of reverse psychology. Like, no, I can't trust you. We're not gonna let you on it.
I mean, to be fair, he's kind of right.
But at the end of the day, if you're the UFC, you got to put names on that card, bro.
Yeah.
You know,
But what
who's
do you
really
think
gonna be on
about
it?
6 or 7 title fights?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be 4 to 5.
I think we're
Do
gonna
you
be up
think
late
that's
that
a good
night.
thing or a bad thing?
I see both sides of it because title fights, like you have a lot to lose, so they can start slower. Because let's be honest, the best fights in the UFC end up being like a random fucking fight on the prelim or like middle of the main card. Like it's usually like the title fights, like a lot of them go the distance or like are like a strategical chess match, like chess match. Like it's not like these all out wars that are exciting. So I understand the perspective of like, hey, back to back title fights might be boring, you know. But at the end of the day, it just
It
comes down
depends
to
on
who's fighting.
It depends on who they are, though.
Yeah.
You know,
Who would you make the main event of the White House card?
Conor McGregor.
But
He's
you
not
put him in
fighting.
the. You can't put him in the main event.
Have you seen Conor McGregor online?
who does he fight in the
You can't
main?
put him
Who
in the
does he
event,
fight in the
'cause
main event?
If he doesn't fight, then
So you're
you
gonna
lose
have
the main
5
event.
title fights and then a 3-round.
I
guess it'd be a main
we
event,
posted on Home a Fight like a hypothetical card. Let me pull that up. I think Roman cooked on this one, bro.
Yeah.
But
Conor is.
if you okay,
All right,
but
ready for this? You gotta
can't-
hear this. All right. Main event: John Jones versus Peloton. Co-main event: Khamzat Chimaev versus Sean Strickland. Then we got Jan versus O'Malley 2. Valentina versus Blanchfield, which Blanchfield's USA, so that works. Then you got Ankalaev versus Roundtree, Chandler versus Mauricio Rufy, Gilbert versus Covington, Bo Nickel versus Alaskarov, Bryce Mitchell versus Alexandre Topuria, Cheeto Vera versus Peyton Talbot. That's
Did you say Michael Chandler? In
Yeah.
there? Who is he fighting?
Mauricio Rufy.
Roofy. Okay.
Yeah. That'd be a sick. I mean, that puts an American in every single fight. I love that card, bro. But it's never gonna happen. But it'd be a great, dream scenario. I think that card is amazing.
Have you not
yeah.
not followed Conor McGregor? He is reborn.
I do no, but I genuinely think he actually is gonna.
Wonder
fight on
how
the
long
card.
it's gonna last.
I just want to make him
I
the
hope
main
forever.
event. I don't think you can make him the main event. It's too risky.
Well, it's not even it. Who would he fight? Would it be Ilya?
They're still saying Chandler. No, it's not gonna be.
You can't do
Chandler or
title
Nate
fight,
Diaz.
title
Those are the
fight,
only
title
options.
fight. Conor McGregor versus Chandler.
You can do whatever you want with Connor's name, bro.
Yeah.
Is Chandler versus Nate Diaz or Chandler versus Diaz or Chandler versus? I'm sorry.
Conor versus
Diaz or
Yeah,
Conor
yeah.
versus Chandler.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah.
only 2 options.
I
in
knew
my
what you
view.
meant.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens, but let's dive into UFC 324. Let's at least break down this main card. We're what two Saturdays out. I'm gonna go to Vegas for this one. I'm pumped. I'm actually gonna get tickets this week. So it's not this weekend, but it's next Saturday. So we're 1, 2, 3. We're like 11 days away. So it's actually coming quickly, finally, bro. Because it's been depressing having no UFC.
Dude, it's
cards,
been awful. I've had to like talk to my wife and just
She didn't even hear you. Bro. That's hilarious. All right, let's break it down. We'll start with the main event. We can't get Cody's opinion on this one, but Grant, Justin Gaethje versus Paddy Pimblett. Gaethje is coming off of that Rafael Fiziev win, which is a good win. It really is
4
a good
days
win.
notice.
Now, Gaethje is 6 years older than Paddy Pimblett. There's a chance he could retire if he loses this fight, right? We never,
he'll for sure
we
retire
don't know.
if he
So,
loses.
at the end of the day, though, we have to ask ourselves: is Paddy as good as everyone thinks? Right? He beat Tony Ferguson, the corpse of Tony Ferguson. He beat Bobby Green, Michael Chandler. The Michael Chandler win, though, to me is impressive just based on how he did it. And I actually rewatched that fight the other day, and Chandler had more success than I originally remembered early, though.
Yeah.
But then Paddy over time just put a beating on him. Here's the thing I noticed about Paddy, bro. If you watch that fight against Chandler and then compare that fight to like his earlier fights in the UFC, he is night and day, bro. He's leaner. He's more defensively sound. His hands are up. He's using distance and range. The other fights, he's just fucking chin in the air.
Yeah.
The Jared Gordon fight, some of these other fights where he's won by knockout or sub, he is literally a different version of what he used to be. So I love Paddy in this fight.
Yeah.
I think I got Paddy round 2 or 3 finish. I know he wants a KO or maybe a sub. The sub's the most likely outcome right now per the odds. But Paddy, the win by knockout, is like 4-1, 5-1 odds. So I think that's live too. Do you give Justin a chance in this fight, or who are you picking?
Yeah, I mean, I think you always give Justin Gaethje a puncher's chance against anybody. But no, I mean, the younger guy that isn't talking about retirement, he's younger, longer, bigger, hell of a chin, good grappling. Yeah. And like you said, he's tightening up his striking. He's fighting smart. I really like Paddy in this fight. I think it's actually going to be a pretty easy fight for him.
Gaethje has to come in, calf kick, stop the takedown,
that's his one
and make it dirty.
Yeah,
bro.
Because
if Gaethje
like
lights
you
his
said,
calf up, that's his chance to win. I think.
Like you said, Paddy has gotten tremendously better, in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know, watching his early fights, like
you should
said,
corner him.
Yeah, I'll talk to him.
Since you guys are boys now.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So
I'm excited for the fight, though. You know, you can say what you want about the UFC making that fight, but it's what people want to see, I think.
Yeah.
Well, if they didn't make, I think the thing that they're upset about is the interim belt.
Yeah.
Like, I think if they just made this fight, everybody would be ecstatic about it. But they don't understand that, dude, Ilya's gone. Like, we have no clue when he's coming back.
Yeah.
I'm assuming it'll be this year, but
I think it will be, yeah.
you think it will be. It could be. You know, Chandler fights once every 4 blue moons. So it's like, you just don't know when these big superstars that don't need money are coming back. Especially he's going through a lot right now.
That's true. Yeah.
he might have to come back after the divorce.
He needs the money. He's got alimony to pay.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Child support.
It's a crazy world out there. All right, well, I think we're taking Paddy. You're on your boy Justin, right?
Absolutely.
What's your prediction? Knockout, decision?
That's a hard one. I'm gonna take Gaethje 3rd round TKO.
TKO. Interesting.
Paddy,
I do think there's a world
submission.
where he can beat that calf up, though. I think that's his chance. Beat the calf up. The problem I have with Justin in this matchup is, like, if he gets reckless, there's just going to take one chance and Paddy's going to get his back.
Yeah.
Like, if he starts throwing haymakers, next thing you know, Paddy's just so opportunistic with his grappling, dude. He's going to be on your back next thing you know. He could get a backpack on the feet, you know, or he can get, like, a club and sub or something, you know. And I just look at all the matchups that Justin's been in. Habib, Oliveira, like the Oliveira fight. One big right hand, boom, then he's on your back. Like, that's the same thing that can happen with Paddy, in my view. So I just think it's a tough matchup stylistically.
What was the line on that one?
So Paddy's a -230 favorite. Justin's +175 as an underdog. I think that line's going to actually get wider. I think
For Paddy.
Yeah, I think Paddy will probably close around 3-1 would be my guess. 3-1 favorite, but I could be wrong. So we'll see. This next fight, I really want to get your opinion on. You guys are at American Top Team, so this one's huge. Kayla Harrison versus Amanda Nunes. Kayla is a -200 favorite. I think we all know if this was a prime Amanda Nunes, these odds would not be the way they are. Amanda Nunes has never been an underdog like this in her career at +160 odds.
That's actually not as bad as I thought it was going to be. To be
Really?
honest with you, yeah.
So you're pretty bullish that Kayla will get her? Will put her away? Or what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. It's almost the exact same thing we were talking about with Paddy and Gaethje. It's like, I don't want to bet on the girl that doesn't want to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, she's not coming back for fame and fortune. She's coming back because she's broke.
Have you seen, like, Amanda train? Like, where is she training at right now?
No clue. Her garage, I think.
Yeah. Well, I saw.
I mean, it's a nice garage, to be fair, but it's still a garage.
You mean warehouse?
So I did my.
Her garage is bigger than my house. So what am I saying?
I did my early picks video on YouTube. So, like, I went through and, like, on all these fights and really looked into them. And, like, I even looked on Amanda's Instagram. I mean, she, like, looks to be in good shape. You know, obviously you can't get that much from an Instagram picture, but, like, the thing is like, do you guys feel like there's actually, like, bad blood in this fight?
No.
I don't think
there used to be?
No.
No.
I think Kayla submits her in round 2.
Really?
Really do. I think, you know, we saw what Pena versus Amanda Nunes, and, you know, we saw what happened in that fight, and then, you know, you saw Kayla versus Pena, and Kayla just ran through her, and
there's so much more motivation. Like, okay, so Amanda loses to Pena, and then she gets real motivated. She trains real hard, and she comes back and wins that fight. But it wasn't like
she beat the brakes off Pena in the second fight, but she didn't finish her.
That's what I'm saying. And she beat the brakes off of her, but, like, she could have done more. And
I feel like the argument was that she didn't want to finish her, that she just wanted to beat her ass for 25 minutes.
As somebody who has fought before, that's not a real thing.
It's not a real thing?
I don't think so.
Fighting is that there's no way that's a real thing.
No, really?
Unless you're Danny Sabatello, that's what he says. Danny always
Danny's
I want to
insane.
beat the hell out of him the whole time.
Danny's insane though.
Fuck. Dude, I'm so torn on this fight because like I think it's a no contest on the feet. You know, like I just think Amanda's so much better on the feet, but I don't know if that's gonna matter.
Yeah.
You know, like Amanda's an 82% takedown defense, but
against who?
That's my point. And Kayla Harrison fought who was it 2 fights ago?
Starts with a V, doesn't it?
I forget, but basically that girl had a 90% takedown defense, and she
Vermont? No.
I forget. But long story short, how much does an 82% takedown defense for Amanda Nunes really matter when she's fighting strikers?
Yeah.
And Kayla Harris is just on another level of even the best wrestler or grappler she's fought. So I think Kayla will get the takedowns.
Also, remember that they've trained together.
Who was it? Kayla Vieira.
So started with a V. So I was right there.
So she's a 90% takedown defense, and Kayla took her down twice very remotely easily. So my gut tells me Kayla Harrison gets it done, but I feel like I could look really stupid. Like if Amanda gets back, and the other thing is,
What round?
I think Kayla can win in round 2 or 3 by submission. I also think there's a world where if Kayla's gas tank holds, she just rinse and repeats and wins a decision, which the odds on that are pretty good.
Yeah.
But my question is, like, if you're Amanda Nunes, I kind of looked at this fight 2 different ways because, like, as the fight goes on longer and longer, like, Amanda's the one that is retired and, you know, her cardio might fade. But if Amanda keeps getting back to her feet and Kayla has that huge weight cut, do you think there's a chance Amanda could knock her out late? That's kind of the crazy way to look at it.
Have we ever seen Amanda Nunes come back? Like, have we ever seen her, she lost the first round, she lost second round, wow, she gutted it out and got the win? Right. I don't think we've ever seen that.
She's either the hammer or the nail.
She's either the hammer or the nail, and in this fight, she's going to be the piece of wood that gets hammered and nailed. Like
that was a bar right there.
hey, what's the odds on this one?
All right, so Kayla Harrison's a -200 favorite. Amanda's a +160 underdog. This is another one that could widen as well. Let me see what it is like exactly right this second. But yeah, I'm very torn on this fight, bro. I do think Kayla could win by submission though. That Kimura on Pena was nasty.
Beautiful.
There was like 5 seconds left in the round, but she was gonna snap that shit. Yeah. If she didn't tap.
And she's so motivated right now.
Because I don't think Pena
so hard.
I don't think Pena would have tapped to like a choke or anything. But when that arm was, she's like, I'm tapping.
Yeah.
Let me see what the exact odds are right now. So, I'm right. Kayla Harrison's already up to -240, so it's widening even more. So Kayla to win by submission is +180. By decision is 3-1. KO is +500, which that ground and pound has a chance too.
Yeah. Yeah, but I think the safe bet is to bet the finish, right? I feel like
so Kayla by finish is
yes,
+105. Are you saying the fight to end by finish?
Right? Like I feel like if Amanda doesn't get it done in the first 2,
you're gonna have to pay like
she's not
-200
going.
for that though.
It's
not bad. But Kayla by decision is still possible. That's the only thing that scares me.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I think the fight's not going the distance the more I look at it. So, what was the atmosphere like at ATT when both were training there?
I wasn't there when they both trained.
Were you there?
I was there, yeah.
What was that like?
It was good. They train together a lot, every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just normal, really.
Interesting. Where were you at before Top Team?
James Krause's gym.
Oh, yeah.
Way to bring up a sore subject.
I did not try to say you have that.
Here I'm on this betting podcast.
I actually knew that and I forgot.
That is hilarious.
I just got a phone call from my good friend, Isaac Dulgarian.
Bro.
Oh, that is...
Dude, hold on.
November 1st, I fought on that card.
Right.
And everybody was like, the commission and UFC staff were coming up to him because he was right next to me. I'm like, why is everybody talking to him? It's so weird, you know? I'm just like trying to warm up, you know?
Yeah.
But come to find out, everybody was calling me afterwards like, man, that guy threw a fight or something. But
you were on that card?
Yeah, I fought on the same card.
That's
he was right next to me warming up.
So what was your opinion on it? Do you think he threw it?
Man, he 100% threw that.
Let me tell you.
No, he did, dude.
Yeah, yeah. It's so funny because you know how the betting world are so dramatic. We react about everything. when we came out, I was like, this dude threw it. Everyone's like, shut the fuck up. You don't fight MMA. You don't know shit. And then everyone's like, oh shit, it's for real. And like, bro, we know when shit is fluke. Like even Dana in the UFC, they called the FBI after round 1. They were like, we knew that shit was fixed. And dude, nobody's heard a peep out of this guy. Like, he's fucking in another country. He has to be.
I mean, when you have,
where is he at?
What
bro?
was it? $16 million come in on a guy who a lot of people don't even know about.
Yeah.
And then the line flips like that. Let me tell you, you can't really throw a fight in the UFC and not get caught.
Well, the real tell was it was an abnormal amount of money on the round 1 finish. And also it was an abnormal amount of money late. Sharp money on fights come in early, right? Like when they see a line that's mispriced, like a lot of sharp money has already been bet on this 324 card and we're weeks away, you know, but when all that money's coming in at the same day of the fight or the day before, or the night before, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
And that's just money in the U.S. How much was overseas?
It's ridiculous. Yeah.
My question, like, how did you think you were gonna get away with this? Like, and I don't even mean Isaac. I have no clue if he threw it or not. I'm just saying, like, how do you? He definitely did. How do you? Get this phone call. I'm just trying to imagine myself in this position. I get a phone call and they're like, "Hey, we'll give you X amount of money to throw this fight," and I know that you have to bet an insane amount to make up for the money that you're paying me, if I even get paid.
Yeah. Well,
like is that what you asked James Krause?
James doesn't talk to me anymore.
The argument is that he was in with some bad people, and because at the end of the day,
to be honest with you, that's the only thing that makes sense to me.
It's the only thing. Like the way I think of it is like, damn, was his family held hostage or something? Because if your family was held hostage, you'd throw a fight. It's the only way you do it.
I would do it. I would do anything.
Exactly.
If my family's
but
held
if you get paid $1 million, you wouldn't do it because it's
but
not
it just
ethical.
it seems weird to be like, dude, you know how we should make a lot of money?
Yeah.
Let's take this undercard fighter's family hostage and make him throw the fight. Like, who does that? What is this, fucking Rambo?
Hey, there's some bad people out there. Though.
There are.
I believe that it could happen.
It could happen, but I don't think it really happens if you're not involving yourself with those people.
I think the fans just want closure, bro. We want to know what the fuck happened. Because this shit always happens, and then it drags on for 3 years, and they're like, "Oh, just throw it under the carpet."
Well, remember that NBA scandal lasted 8 years,
bro. And
so
the
like
last UFC one with Krause, that's 3 years ago.
I mean, that's
still nobody's. What's the verdict on it? We don't know.
Yeah. Well, it seems like everybody's going.
Like
Jeff Molina's not suspended anymore. I mean, he's not fighting the UFC, but he's not suspended anymore.
Yeah.
Derek Minner actually just had a fight.
Oh wow.
And won.
Wow, he won.
Crazy Molina tried to turn his career around by going gay. It's like,
oh, God.
What the heck? You know what I mean? That video posted on Twitter was hilarious.
Jesus. I thought Moicano wasn't on the podcast today.
Didn't you get
retweeted it, didn't you?
Didn't you get in real big trouble for like telling some dude to go back home to a different country?
Yeah. I told a Chinese guy, I had to send him back home, with a loss.
I'm beginning to see why people don't like you.
No, he lived in China, bro. Like,
I know. I don't have a problem with it.
He lives in China. I had to send him back home.
I mean, he would have
Illinois,
gone whether he beat you or not.
If he lived in Illinois and I said, send him back to China, that would have been fucked up.
That's true.
Yeah.
When we were training, I had this buddy of mine who came over, and he was Mexican, and he was training with this one guy, and they started getting into a fight. And he goes, "I'm gonna send your ass back to Mexico." And the guy goes, "I'm from Nebraska, bro."
Oh damn. Yeah, see, that's messed up.
Yeah, no, totally messed up. Totally messed up. They were both bigger than me, though, so I just kept my mouth shut.
Mokaev told me he had to send me back to the USA. What's wrong with that? I wasn't offended.
Me neither.
I told him? We were in the elevator. He's like, "I'm going to send you back to the USA." And I was like, okay, I'm already going back.
Yeah, right. My plane ticket's already bought, bro. And then he sent your ass back.
Let's keep moving down the card. One of the better striking matches of the night. Sean O'Malley versus Son Yadon. O'Malley comes in as a -215 favorite. Son is a +165 underdog. O'Malley has a nice reach advantage, 5-inch reach advantage in this matchup. And it's the first 3-rounder for O'Malley since he fought Peter Yan back in 2022.
The champ.
I gotta think this is a good stylistic matchup for O'Malley here. Boys.
Yeah.
What do you think? What do you guys think? Because the one thing, like I went back and watched a lot of tape on this matchup, and dude, Henry Cejudo, who's obviously a great fighter but doesn't have the striking and the reach of an O'Malley.
Yeah.
I mean, he was tagging Son like crazy. 1-2 stiff jabs. I rewatched that whole fight the other day, and I was like, I can't pick. I love Son Yadong, bro. Like, I want to get there on him, but I was like, I just think O'Malley, and then that fucking, he's so heavy on his front leg too.
Yeah.
I just think O'Malley's gonna be able to pick him apart for 3 rounds. Probably win on the scorecards. What do you guys think here?
Yeah, you hit the nail right on the head. I think so too. I think he's going to outstrike him and win the decision. You know?
Well, and there's so much on this fight because you know that if he wins, he's getting the next title shot
At the White House. So that's my next question. O'Malley versus Peter Yan 2 at the White House.
main event.
Main event.
I mean, if Connor's not on there versus a cameraman, apparently.
I don't think you can make that the main event, bro.
Who?
There's a co-main.
Say John Jones and Tom Aspinall are not fighting on that card, and Conor McGregor's not on that card. Like, who would you put in the main event of that card if Sean and Jan are also on the card?
That's a lot of what ifs.
I mean, maybe Hamzat versus Sean Strickland.
What ifs? It's 3 people that don't fight anymore.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, oh, it's got to be John Jones. He's retired. Oh, it's got to be Conor McGregor.
I think
he's
you can
retired.
do Hamzat versus Strickland as the main.
I don't hate that.
You got to have a USA guy as the main, right? Because otherwise it could be like Hamzat versus
You have a
Poatan.
USA guy as the main. If Sean and
No, I know that, but I'm saying if that's not it.
I thought you were
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
that's why you can't do
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No. I don't know. I just don't. Yeah.
But versus who? Versus Paddy? Versus Gaethje?
If Gaethje wins,
There
you
you
do
go.
Ilya Gaethje as the main event for sure.
And
that's like
if
his last
Ilya's
fight.
going to be around at that time.
Yeah, that's to be interesting.
Do you honest question, because I'm kind of feeling this way. Do you think that card is going to live up to the hype? Because I feel like it is so hyped up right now that there's no possible
I don't think
way.
anything's gonna outdo UFC 300, bro. I thought 300 was the best card ever.
But it 300 wasn't overhyped. Like
It was pretty hyped.
I feel like not like this.
yeah,
Not like
it's just
this.
because the White House.
They're
yeah.
talking about this being the greatest sports events in history. Like
Yeah.
Yep.
I just don't think it's gonna. I think it's gonna be amazing. I think every fight's gonna be a banger. I think every fight's gonna deliver, and it's still just not. We're gonna end the night being like, yeah, that wasn't as good as I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah.
Seeing a fighter walking out the Oval Office and think cells are ready.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's pretty crazy. Well, did you feel like the Sphere lived up to
I
its
thought
hype?
the Sphere was decent. I was at the Sphere one as well.
That's okay. That's got to be. I wasn't at the
It
Sphere.
was
I'm not cool.
The graphics and then the atmosphere was cooler than the actual card, to be honest. But it was a cool time. It was just so different, you know.
Yeah.
It was
Did
pretty
you feel like it lived up to the hype? You feel like it was
I think it
exactly
did.
what you expected?
cool. I think it did.
What did you watch it
didn't-
on
Yeah,
TV?
it didn't-
I watched it on
over-deliver,
TV.
though.
I thought it was awesome. Just,
I
Yeah.
think it lived up to it,
Fair
but
enough.
it didn't over deliver. I think
Fair
UFC
enough.
300 over delivered.
Maybe I'm just a cranky bitch and I need to stop expecting
See, bro,
so much
when
from
you're
people
a-
and
when
enjoy the
you're-
moment.
When you're a gambler on this shit, you just want cards, dude.
Wait, this will tell me everything. How did you do that night
On which one?
on the Sphere?
I think I was up and down. I definitely didn't win a lot on that card.
Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
It was a good night.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I mean, UFC 300 was just so entertaining, bro. I mean,
Oh
it was
no,
just-
the UFC 300 might have been the
it
best
was
card
crazy, bro.
ever.
All right, let's move down the card. We got one of my favorite picks of the night, Cortez Acosta, coming in as a 3-1 favorite over Derek Lewis, the Black Beast. Waldo has won 7 of his last 8 fights. It's time to give this man his respect. I don't understand these odds. I think it should be wider, bro. I think he should be a 5-1, 7-1 favorite over Derek Lewis. Obviously, Lewis always has the punch or chance, but bro, when you look at Cortez Acosta, he's got elite boxing and head movement. He doesn't get hit clean. He beat Rebellis de Spain, a 6'9" guy. You know, he went the distance with Sergey Pavlovich. Is Derek Lewis really going to find the shot that he somehow finds all the time? I don't think he is. I think this is a sell high spot on Derek Lewis coming off 2 straight wins. I don't think he gets a 3rd one here. I think Cortez Acosta wins by TKO here. I think Derek Lewis just doesn't eat damage the same way anymore. He kind of shells up. So I'm going Cortez Acosta here by finish.
Cortez is a fast starter too, huh?
Yeah, he's good, bro. He's good everywhere. He's got good defensive grab. He don't need it against Derek Lewis, but I like his head movement, you know? I like his head movement and his boxing. And he eats shots, too. He's got a fucking shin.
Didn't he? Am I making this up? Didn't he lose to somebody that he shouldn't have lost to?
It was an eye poke, or it was so he got TKO'd, and then they reviewed it, and then he came back out and knocked the guy out. I lost a shitload of money on that fight because of
I fought on that card.
Yeah.
I was there that night.
Wait,
That was
are you
sick.
there all the time? Like,
Man, I'm all over. I'm
every
going.
fight busy, he's like, "Oh, dude, I was there. Oh,
Yeah, I
my
fought on that
cousin's
card.
nephew had a thing that night,
And
I was there."
this will be Waldo's 6th fight in the last 365 days, bro. That
Yeah.
dude is a fucking warrior.
Man, he took the last fight in Qatar. Flew out Thursday, fought Saturday.
Like 2 days notice.
And
or
then I'm
something.
at the bar with him Saturday night. The coolest guy ever. He was
Yeah.
nice as hell. And
Yeah.
I was like, this is crazy. I just fought with you November 1st, and now it's November 22nd,
Yeah.
and you're here. And I'm like, this is wild.
Bro, I like Waldo.
2 wins back to back like that.
Yeah,
in the same
I wish
month.
I could fight like that.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to go with you, bro.
Yeah.
His boxing's amazing. He's got, I think he's got the speed, and I think he's got the knockout
His
power to.
And if the fight goes to the cards, he's almost guaranteed to lock. I mean, he lands over 5.5 strikes a minute. Derek Lewis is like 2.5. So he's doubling his volume. And then his striking defense is like 10 or 15% better. I mean, he's just better everywhere. Outside of knockout power, which I still think he has knockout power too, just not on the level of Derek Lewis. I just think he's better.
Didn't he just
everywhere.
win by knockout
Yeah.
against the?
First round too in Qatar.
Yeah.
Oh, he who is it? Who did he knock out? The guy that's always memed everywhere.
Russian
Shamil
guy.
Gaziev,
Yeah.
knocked him out easy, bro, and it was clean as fuck.
One
dude.
of the ugliest
That was the
dudes.
easiest bet ever. I made a shitload of money on that. I could not believe the odds on that. It was just because it was short notice, and Gaziev's kind of like this big, kind of semi-big name that everyone like.
I'll
loves.
tell you this too. Costa told me he didn't even train. He just got on a fight and came. He's like, I was like, did you even train since our fight? He's like, no, man, I just been drinking, having a good time. I was like,
The
so they
life
called
of
you
a
and you
heavyweight.
haven't
crazy,
trained in 2.5, 3 weeks, and you just
Yeah.
take a fight.
Why couldn't God make me 6 inches taller and 12 inches rounder? Because I would be great at heavyweight.
Oh yeah.
I eat like one.
All right, well, we're all on the same page. You're going Cortez Acosta as well. You got to.
What are the odds?
He's like 3-1 favorite.
Yeah, I think Derek Lewis would have a better chance if he was a 5-1 underdog, because that's just when he seems to turn it on.
Yeah.
But no, you got.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at Derek Lewis, like a lot of his biggest wins is just fights he pulls out of his ass where he's losing the fight.
Yeah.
And I just don't
Or just
see
clips
that.
him early.
And
Like
if you're
his-
Cortez Acosta, get him out of there. Don't let him survive where he pulls like fucking who was it against round 3 against Volkov or Curtis Blades. Like he pulls these wins out of his ass, bro.
Yeah.
It's like just put him away. So don't play with your food.
I don't remember if it was his last fight. It might have been his last fight where Derek Lewis fought a guy that was 1-0 in the UFC, and he was this massive underdog. And I for real, I don't bet, but I was telling everybody, like, dude, this is really good money because he's fighting a guy that's 1-0 in the UFC and is now in a main event. Like, that's insanity.
Oh, that was
and then he
Tyson
came out and
Teixeira.
just, and then he came out and just put
It
him
was
down.
the left hook that caught him. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
fast.
sick.
Yep.
Let's keep moving down the card here. This is my fight of the night right here. I don't care what nobody says. Arnold Allen versus Gene Silva.
Yes.
Fucking love this
Yes.
fight, bro. It's an amazing fight. Silva's looking to bounce back from a tough loss to Diego Lopez in a fight where I believe he was winning every boxing exchange. I think his fight IQ lost him that fight, bro. I'm going to be honest. He was too worried about just being an entertainer and a bulldog.
Yeah.
Bro, if you just box Diego Lopez, you win that boxing fight 10
Yeah.
out of 10 times. I mean, Gene Silva is as good as it gets in the UFC, in my view, on the feet.
So like you say that, he got caught with a spinning elbow to where it's
Yeah,
like, it
because
didn't
he's
seem
like,
like a...
but he's like closing the distance and rushing in, and
Yeah.
like, bro, if he just kickboxed him,
Yeah.
he's the way cleaner striker.
On the outside, it seemed like he was doing better than
By
when he was
far,
blitzing.
He was tagging the shit out of him.
It is hard, especially as like when you start tagging somebody and you start getting real confident and you're down around because you got held down.
Trust me. I know.
Well, I don't know because I don't ever tag anybody. But it was like you start getting that confidence, you start moving forward. So like I understand him getting clipped, but I actually think I have a different opinion on this fight than you guys. But I want to hear yours first.
Well, yeah, Arnold Allen is a guy that's very impressive, bro. He's coming off a solid win against Giga Chikadze. But that's after a long hiatus since 2024. He's been playing with injuries. The question is should Gene Silva even be fighting Arnold Allen right now? And then who do you guys like as the pick?
1 second. What's the odds?
So Gene Silva's like a minus 280 favorite.
Wow.
It's a little wide, but I do think he wins. But Arnold Allen has elite durability.
Yep.
He put Dan Hooker away with ease in the first round. I think Dan Hooker was that was a low weight class for him though.
And was that two losses in the UFC and to Mofsar, and
Holloway, yeah.
Really good guys.
Really good losses, yeah.
I'm taking Allen.
I'm taking Allen as well.
I'm taking Gene Silva. I think that this is a big bounce back spot for him, but he's got to be more smart in this fight, bro.
So you don't think that somebody like Arnold Allen, who can set traps and has like really good...
Yeah, he could.
Box, and he can grapple too.
The thing,
and he has a very high pace.
His grappling, bro, he has a sick... is it a guillotine?
Ninja choke.
Ninja choke, yeah. Thank you. A ridiculous good ninja choke, bro. I watched so much tape on it. I was like, this is one thing that Gene has, because Gene got Bryce Mitchell in the ninja choke.
But Gene's not going to shoot.
That's what I said. I was like, he's not shooting.
Yeah, I would be surprised if he won by submission.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, the thing is Gene Silva is coming off like a lot of damage and a knockout loss. But I think Arnold Allen's taken more damage in his career, and he's been in a lot of wars versus Gene Silva. So you can make the argument either way. I'm going Gene Silva. I actually think he'll be the first guy to knock out Arnold Allen. That's my prediction. But he could be on the scorecards for sure.
I know Gene's head has to still be hurting from them elbows when he was in out like this. Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Dude, there's a chance that shit is still going to affect him in this fight. So, and Arnold Allen's no joke. So it's going to be a tough one. But would you take Max Holloway over Gene Silva in a pick'em?
Max Holloway right now?
Yeah. Because I just like Gene Silva against anyone right now.
Yeah,
bro.
I would take Max Holloway.
I just think that if Gene Silva refought Diego Lopez right now, I would take him again. I really would. He just got to be smarter.
But he's one of those guys where he's so dangerous and he's so good, and he's one of those guys you don't want to fight.
Yeah.
Because you're getting beat up whether you win or not.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, he beat the brakes off Drew Dober at 155, bro.
Yeah.
And he came on our pod last year. And he's like, bet the house on me by knockout.
Who did?
Gene Silva.
Oh, wow.
And then he won by round 3 TKO, but it should have been earlier, dude. He was beating the brakes off of him. So we'll see. I'm on the opposite side.
Stoppage?
Yeah, it was
I thought he got in between rounds because of the cut.
Yeah, it was. Yeah. It was. You're right. All right, let's move down the card. You guys are going to be blown away at these odds. Umar Nurmagomedov is minus 1,600 against Davison Figueiredo. So Figueiredo, you can get almost 8-1. So $100 on Davison would pay like 800 back. Is minus 1,600 on Umar ridiculous, or is that justifiable right now?
Justifiable.
Against an older Davison, yeah.
Yeah, it's very justifiable.
Really?
Yeah. Dude, I think Umar is so good.
Yeah.
Like,
he can get tagged sometimes. He got clipped. Does Davison have the power to like legitimately knock him out?
Yeah.
I think Umar comes in there and keeps it standing for a little while, and then he
just
goes
the
to the ground. He takes him to the ground.
Yeah.
If you get him in trouble, he's just going to take you down. And it seems like he actually wrestles better when he's hurt.
Yep.
Like, who did he just fight? Mario Batista gets hurt bad and then wrestles insanely well. After unless he flatlines him, I think he's going to win this fight pretty easily.
Yeah, it's tough. What do you think? You going Umar?
Yeah, I got Umar. I got Umar by submission.
I could see that.
Oh, that's a good one. Let me see the odds on that real quick. Hold on.
You're tickling his fancy.
I think he'll be able to defend Figueiredo's, leg attacks and get in a solid position and submit him. If not, TKO.
Yeah.
Didn't someone just submit Davison?
Well, no, he blew his leg out against Sandhagen.
Yeah, but I thought maybe not. Oh, no, Davison submitted Cody Garbrandt. That's who it was. Yeah. Yeah,
Great
I don't
show,
think
by the way.
Figueiredo's only been subbed once. And it was Brandon Moreno and a rear naked choke.
Oh, that's right.
No, Sandhagen was a knee injury.
I mean, that's a submission in my book.
That's true.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, let's...
What is that, a TKO? When you lose?
An injury goes down as a TKO from a betting standpoint, so...
Yeah, that's right.
There's a couple...
Wait. So because they were in a leg lock position, and he tried to sit up and Sandhagen,
TKO, yep.
That's a TKO?
TKO.
Yeah, same
they
thing.
They were in a leg lock. That's like me getting you in an arm bar and then you breaking your own arm. Like,
well, that's the same thing with Van and Pantoja.
But at least they weren't in a position where...
Yeah, KO, TKO.
That's insane.
If you physically snap or break someone's leg with a submission, I think they call that a sub. Like if you grimace, like if you like the Kimura, for example,
Yeah,
if you
it's a verbal tap.
It's a verbal tap. Yeah.
But that's what happened. They were in a leg lock position.
Yeah, I don't know.
He went to sit up. Corey like pushed his hip in to keep him from sitting
if I
up
remember
and blew his knee
correctly,
out.
I think if I remember correctly, there was very controversial that night in the gambling.
And you lost
world.
money on that?
I don't remember what I had. I don't remember what I had in that fight. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. All right, there's a couple other fights in the prelims we can dive in, and then we'll wrap up here. But let's see, what are some good ones? Oh, Natalia Silva versus Thug Rose. What do you guys think there? Natalia Silva's minus 425.
Can I see who Natalia Silva is?
You don't know who Natalia Silva is? You know who she is?
I don't.
What?
And then could you pull up Rose?
Sorry.
You don't know who
I don't watch women fight that
Bro,
often.
she's nasty.
Yeah.
She just beat Alexa Grasso
Yeah,
and Andrade and all them.
Oh, nice. 7-0.
She's in the peanut
Yeah.
gallery.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've seen her.
Yeah. Who do you like in that fight?
What's the odds on it?
It's she's minus 425. So Thug Rose, that's the craziest odds you've ever seen her come in at as an underdog.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got a lot of wear and tear, too. That head slam when she got slammed on her head, jeez.
Let's just be honest. We don't know who these girls are. Let's move on to the next
No,
one.
I know. Everybody knows who Thug Rose
I know,
is.
but-
I don't know, but I don't know
Yeah.
anything about Natalia.
I'm
so
going Natalia Silva by decision.
I agree. That's a good pick.
All right, let's look at one or two more and then we'll wrap up. What about Josh Hockey versus Denzel Freeman? Have you guys seen them fights? No. Have you? All right, we'll move on.
I think I really do think Alex Perez beats Charles Johnson.
Really?
Is that this weekend? Or
Yeah, I
this
think he out
upcoming?
wrestles him. What's
Bro,
the odds
that's
on
a
that
huge
one?
upset. Not that big. Plus 155.
Yeah, I mean, if you watch Alex Perez versus Asu, man, he looked great on the feet. It was in Qatar. He looked great on the feet and in the grappling, and I think he has what it takes to
That's crazy. 'Cause
control.
Charles Johnson is on a tear too. Like
Yeah.
if he's just a guy that really wants that title shot and has some good wins, but like he's like just trying to get there, you know.
Yeah.
That's a crazy one. Honestly, the odds are kind of indicative of like that happening because you would think they're wider.
I don't think Perez is gonna finish him. I think Perez by decision.
It's possible for
Out-grapples
sure.
him.
Yeah, that's interesting.
You beat Charles Johnson, right?
Beat the dog shit out of him.
And then he beat the champ. So
Yeah.
technically,
Technically, you're the champ, bro.
where's the belt?
Cool story, bro.
Where's the belt?
What about Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez, bro?
I love this fight.
Hernandez is a minus 200 favorite.
Wow. I can see that. What about
I'm
Grant
taking
Dawson
Michael Johnson.
versus?
Really?
I'm taking Michael Johnson.
You think Hernandez can out wrestle him though?
I don't think he will.
He did it against what's his name? Let me see. I'm blanking here. Alexander Hernandez.
Come on, Jamie, you're supposed to have this up.
He didn't out wrestle him. He knocked his ass
Kurt
out.
Hollowball, yeah.
Kurt Hollowball?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this microphone could out wrestle Kurt Hollowball.
Bro, Kurt had decent MMA wrestling. And it was actually
No.
surprising. And then he knocked out Chase Hooper and then TKO'd Diego Ferreira.
Yeah.
He's on a tear.
Yeah.
But you got Michael Johnson as a dog here?
Yeah, I do. And it's not like I'm super confident, but Hernandez's new style fits into Michael Johnson's style really well.
Really?
And his new style is run away, run away, run away, run you into a punch, which is a legitimate style, and it's a legitimate he's really good at it because he's got power. But I just think that Michael Johnson's fast, and when you give him space to like set up his stuff, I think this is exactly what Zellhuber did wrong, was keeping range and not engaging and being worried about the power. And dude, Michael Johnson's hands are so fast. I'm taking Johnson. I'll fight the loser though,
Here you go.
Why not the winner?
because I'm coming off a loss. They don't usually do that. I'll fight the winner. I'll fight them both.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I've been fighting guys that are always winning. What the fuck?
Yeah, but they're not using me to try to grow young bucks.
Yeah. Man, that's a hard one, but I have to go with with the favorite, Hernandez.
Yeah, I'm torn on that one, bro. Let's see if there's any more. Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas.
You're just making up words now.
Krylov's a plus 130 dog, bro. That's crazy. I think Krylov's being disrespected a little bit.
Who?
You don't know Nikita Krylov, bro?
Oh, okay, here we go. Yeah, I got nothing, guys. I got nothing on this one.
All right, who you going with?
I don't
Watch him pull something out of his ass.
I don't know.
You got a 50-50 shot to sound smart.
Yeah, I don't know who they are.
All right, I'm going Nikita Krylov. I'm not confident. Let's wrap up the show, boys. Appreciate you guys coming.
No,
on.
one more.
Who is it?
Submission, knockout.
Oh, you want this cycle?
The cycle. What's the cycle? Last time I gave you the cycle, it hit.
It hit. All right, well then you tell me what the cycle is, bro. The problem is
I'm in on this.
The problem is
Submission.
all the odds aren't out yet, but we can still.
I'm going
figure it
submission, Kayla Harrison.
out. That we can type in.
Okay. Knockout Justin Gaethje.
Yeah, let's go knockout Justin Gaethje.
See, I'm manipulating.
And
Bro, that's plus 425.
what's
for
the
Gaethje.
other one?
You need a decision.
Decision. Oh, Sean O'Malley.
Ooh, that's a crazy cycle parlay, bro.
I got one.
Bro, that's 32 to 1. You want me to put 100 on it for you, bro?
Not for me, for you.
I'm just kidding. Bro, that's crazy. You know what we should do is just take the Gaethje fight to end by KO for the KO leg.
Yeah, I don't think I think one of those guys are going down.
Yeah.
I don't think we're gonna see a decision in that fight.
What's your cycle, bro?
Paddy by submission.
All right, hold on. Paddy submission. You going to O'Malley decision too?
I'm hesitant on that one. I'm gonna go Michael Johnson by decision.
I don't think I can take that yet. I'll just take money line for now because it doesn't let me.
Yeah. And then do Arnold Allen by knockout.
Wow.
Okay.
That's
I
crazy.
like
Be
that.
too aggressive. Slip.
Dude, that's
Run him into
11 to
cross.
1.
Slip cross.
That's 8, bro. Your cycle is gonna be like 100 to 1 odds if you get the decision on there. Right now it's 80 to 1 with Michael Johnson money line.
Let's see if it hits.
All right, boys. That's the show. Like and subscribe. Be back next week. Peace.